the scene, freeze up. You niggas empty, ball headed to clean cut.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Sin City, what's going on?
Try to balance my heart. It's weighing on a triple beam. Diverse with dreams and what they really
Any suit, clothing official, what's going on? Run it up, run it up, run it up. It's Tuesday, man.
Trying to limit my mind, keeping blind to inside the box. We all in the bubble that only a few see the pop.
What's going on, y'all? Run it up, run it up, run it up. Share this with everybody. Bring them in to have this conversation, yo. It's gonna be a good one. Hey, next, pain. Yo, Chris, what's good, bro? What's going on, y'all, man? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, man? I wanted to. It's a little hot outside today, man. You're more. What's good, man? What's happening? It's hot outside. You know? What's up, y'all? Run this thing up, man. Share this with everybody, man. We're gonna have this conversation. I'm very excited about it. Lou, what's good? Mish, what's good? Gerda, what's good? But I could not find. We good, man. We good. We good. We doing our check-ins. Free. Yo, what's up, man? What's going on, y'all? What's happening? Miss you in the building. Oh, it's Petey. Pull up. Hey, Jay, what's good? Let's do this! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the round of applause going real quick. Let's get the round of applause bust in real quick. Can you get the round of applause bust in, man? Where's the round of applause at? I gotta get the round of applause bust. I gotta get the round of applause busting, man. What's good, bro? What's happening?
Ain't shit.
You know what I mean? We in here.
What up, y'all?
Get it done, you know what I mean? Let's get the round of applause going, man.
Wow, I was waiting for it, bro. What happened?
What up, y'all?
What happened?
Matt does stay hydrated every Tuesday. Like, you know. Gerda, what's happening?
See, you're actually hydrated.
No, I'm actually hydrated, bro. Like,
I can't. This is not that.
It's definitely this type of like activity outside right now. I don't know.
Yo, it's like summer out here. Like for real. I feel like it.
It's really a situation, man.
Yeah, I like this.
It's like a problem. I took a walk. I didn't even go walk that long, but like it's the kind of hot outside where it's like you don't necessarily need to be fully lotioned up because the sweat gonna catch all the like little in between parts.
That's so gross, bro. Like that's just nasty to even think about, yo. But also true.
Yo, the wild couple is in here, man. Hey, listen, man, we about to have a conversation, man.
I heard the ice cream truck a second ago, and I was like, "Oh man." Here we are.
Did you go and get anything?
No, I can't eat ice cream. Not like
why
milk
not?
ice cream.
Why you can't have ice cream?
I'm lactose, bro.
Oh, you lactose. I thought it was because you can't lick the cone. What I said? I said something?
You did. We can watch it later again. We'll play it back, and I'll remind you of what you said.
What I said, bro.
Wild serious too.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, I mean, look, man. We gotta have these conversations today, man. I don't know if you're ready, bro, but like,
so
we gotta do it. But before we even get into it, man, I gotta play this because this is how I'm feeling. Like, obviously, like it's been a rough it's been a rough 2 weeks. I don't even want to just say 2 weeks. It's been a rougher 2 weeks than normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But legit, I gotta play this because this is important for everybody. Like we gotta find a way to get through it all, and this is how I've been getting through.
Why are you deciding? You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job because you are taking me for nothing. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
Trap beat works. The trap beat works.
Oh my goodness. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job because you are taking me for nothing.
So this is the remix. It is. This shit hard though. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh. Is that Fat Man Scoop? They put Scoop on that? Bruh.
Cause you ain't got no reason.
Listen, man, it's a serious situation right now outside. Listen, man.
That remix fire though.
Pulling up, yo. Seriously, thank y'all for pulling up, man. Let's oh man. So is it time to talk our shit, man? I feel like it is.
Yeah, just about.
All right, so we started this thing, right? This is episode 8 now. That if anybody was curious about what song that was, that's the remix guy. We gotta find Shorty's name because Shorty smoked that. Whoever she is, like she came through with the bars. Bro, you gotta love black women for that, bro. Like, for that alone.
Bro, the dude that was arresting her was laughing. Like, it's like, yo, wait, what?
Couldn't even maintain himself, yo. My man was like,
It's
wait,
hilarious,
what?
bro.
I'm super confused right now. But hella funny, man. Such a good time, bro. Good grief, man. Like obviously there's a lot going on right now. We gotta get to the shits. Mel was good. Yanni was good. You know what I'm saying? Mish was good. You feel me? Like, yo, everybody's in here, man. Like I said, man, keep running this thing up. Send it to whoever who wanna join the conversation. Let's just keep this thing popping, bro. Like it's just a serious situation.
Yes.
It's a good time for us to have even deeper conversations than what's been happening. With that being said, man, let's do some updates. Let's do some updates, man. What's been happening?
Latest and greatest. I was gonna say latest and greatest as of like today. Like, let's go with like today's updates. 50A has they're passing the bill to abolish 50A.
Let's get the round of applause going for that real quick. You know what I mean? That's a dope situation, man.
Some of y'all were here when we were all talking about discovering 50A. Like, we were all finding out together, which was super dope.
Yeah.
And now we're here and the shit's gone.
Yeah, man. Ken Adams was good, man. Nick was popping. Also, Breonna Taylor's case is reopened. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get the round of applause for that too. There's a lot of round of applauses we actually gotta get. There's some wins. There's some wins in the midst of this, man. Breonna Taylor's case has been reopened. They're actually pushing for Sandra Bland's case to be reopened.
The number being thrown around to defund the police is $1 billion, apparently.
Ooh.
Let's hope so. Let's hope that goes through.
Yikes, man. And I want to hold on to that too. Minneapolis announced that their intention to disband the police department. That's another.
That's huge.
That's another round of applause, man.
Huge.
It's a lot of cool. It's a lot of. You know what I mean?
They're about to lose their job.
That's
Facts.
a fact. That they are absolutely about to lose their job. If y'all didn't hear it before. Hey, yo, only in New York City. Only in New York City you see mad niggas like going crazy. Like,
Niche said, and yeah, that's another one that was like hours ago. The chokehold here in New York is officially a federal crime now.
Really?
So yeah, it's the Eric Garner bill that was passed. I guess it's like fully passed. I attended a council meeting earlier via Zoom. We can get into that later, but there was some interesting points. So I'm happy they made it a federal crime, but I'm because of what I heard in the council meeting, I'm curious to actually like read it, because it was like, yeah, but if, when type shit.
Yeah, man. Yo, Free. You said Tamala Horsford. Yeah, that's another case that I've been hearing about. I want to, first of all, I know we've been focused on George Floyd, right? I know that we've been focused on George Floyd, and as we should. It's a situation that obviously affects all of us, right? But I don't want this to go understated. It is not just police brutality against Black men. There's a lot of police brutality that has happened over the years to Black women. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be clear on that, man. Like we had there's Sandra Bland, there's Breonna Taylor, there's Tatiana Jefferson who was shot in her crib babysitting. They did a wellness call. They pulled up to the crib, and you know what I'm saying? Like there's Chantel Davis, there's Corinne Gaines. There's so much, like, so you know what I mean? Like I want to give the glory to Black women for being, you know, like being able to really be on the front lines of a lot of these things and know that they're not forgotten in the midst of all this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, yo, that too, the Amy Cooper. Lord, yo, that's another one, yo. I was saying that, yo, you know you fucked up when they got a law after you named after you.
You have to leave the state, yo. Like there is a law in the state with your name on it for some fuck shit you did. Like you gotta, yo, go to Alaska.
Yeah, man.
Get out.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of like there's a lot of good things that are happening.
Sook, what up?
Well, now here's the interesting thing. Like here's something that Gerda just said this. If a cop is in a deadly situation, you can use the chokehold, right? There are going to be some exceptions, but there is something that a lot of people haven't been talking about, which is qualified immunity.
Learned about that yesterday.
Right? Qualified immunity is very, very, very important for people to understand. I want everybody to be aware of what qualified immunity is. Qualified immunity allows for government officials, it's not just police, it's just government officials, period. It allows for them to, man, let me, I want to read this.
It's like, from my understanding, it's like, if they do something while on the job, pertaining to the job, again, a lot of if and buts when type shit. So
yes, there's essentially qualified immunity is a doctrine that pretty much protects officers from being sued. Basically, it says unless it's like they blatantly, blatantly acted unlawfully, right? So it's intended to protect officials who make reasonable but mistaken judgments about situations that happen. So if you kill someone by mistake, it prevents you from even being sued. They can't even pursue you. You know what I'm saying? Like they just have to have reasonable prediction or reasonable assertion that you use all the necessary steps to lead to said point by mistake, basically. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
here's the funny thing: like, first off, who determines whether
they
it was
do.
by mistake? So never mind. Like, it's like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
They like no noise.
So
What's good? Does anybody know what the blue alert law is? No. I mean, yo,
no.
feel free to impart us with said information.
Yeah.
But like reasonable cause, it's like all you need to have is reasonable cause, and you're not allowed to be sued, which is ridiculous. Shooting someone by 5 to 10 times is not I mean that's a fact. Also, shooting somebody in the back, if they're running away from you and you shoot somebody in the back, that is
the amount of times that you could call shooting someone period a mistake, I'm sure is relatively low to like the act of consciously taking out your gun and pulling the trigger. Regardless of where, facing the back, facing front, whatever, you are performing an action that you're aware of. Unless y'all were in a struggle and the gun went off or something like that, which when does that ever happen?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, man. It's like, yo, man, it's like that's the thing. Yo, Mel, we'll catch you in a minute. Yo, Ari was good. It was signed by Obama in 2013. What does it outline? What is the outline? What is the specific the specific law? But yo, man, there have been some wins. There have been some changes. So for everybody who felt like, yo, man, rioting is not going to get it done, looting is not going to get it done. You know what I mean? You can't just protest. You know, like everybody who had something to say, shit is happening.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are donating. People are putting their money where their mouth actually is. There's still some shitty people in the midst of all of this too. Like, let's be very, very clear.
Did you see? I just said it was like right before we got on, so you might have not seen it, but after they just passed the laws that they just passed, and good things for us are happening. The NYPD came out and did like a media quick press conference somewhere. It's like a group of them, like a lot of them, and they're talking to the media. And this one guy, he's going off at the media, talking about that it's not fair to them that they're being painted as thugs and villains, and that I'm like, bruh, not the time. Cry me a river, bro. Cry me a fucking river, bro.
And
like,
it's like,
shut
yo,
up.
my man, if you really believe that, and if you really feel that way, hold the cops accountable. Because let's be clear, you speaking all that shit about all of us aren't like that. And again, we've had this conversation before. We know all cops aren't like this. But if you also showing me video of cop cars driving into crowds, pushing people over canisters, like macing and gassing, tear gassing press and media.
You see the girl that got arrested, and she went up to a cop and gave him a flower, like as a peace sign, and they arrested her, bro. Like, yo,
bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, man. I'm actually tired of seeing people do the play nice with police thing. I think I'm good on that. I think that's somebody said this on Twitter, and I was like, that's a fact. They said that's the equivalent of like an abusive boyfriend hugging you after he's beating the shit out of you. It's the same thing. Blue alert system to help law enforcement the means to speed the apprehension of violent criminals who kill or seriously injure local, state, or federal law enforcement officers. Wow. I mean, and if I'm reading this right, that would allow them to. Oh wow!
I need to look more into that to understand it more.
But it basically speeds up the I guess the apprehension of like anyone who they consider a criminal. That shit is fucked up. Alexandra was good. Man, yo, this shit is Lou absolutely gaslighting, man. The gaslighting on this is like on 5,000. You know what I mean? And also, you're showing your bro. You have to take into consideration those videos of the cops pushing the old men over. There's two now.
No, second old man.
Yeah, man, pushed him down. Somebody kicked him in the face. It was wild, bro.
Did you see what Trump said about the first dude, the dude that like bled out his head?
No, what he say?
Trump was like, he was like that there's reason to believe that old man was part of a anarchist group known as Antifa, who was there to try to misinform the police officers and lead some wild shit. I'm like, bro, he's 75, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
We not rolling like that. Die was good, man. There needs to be a revolution. Be a revolution. Every historical moment in history has always ended one way, which sucks to say, but that's the only time you can force change. There's never been a major cultural change or major legislation change in history that didn't involve some level of violence or rioting. Do not pretend that you do not know the history of this country. The history of this country is deeply, deeply rooted in racism, like
and violence,
and
simultaneously.
Yes, man. We can't pretend, man. And that's the thing about not knowing the history of this country that allows people to feel like, well, do you really mean abolish policing? What would we do without policing? We need policing. It's like, all right, cool. Do you understand what the history is? Go back to the history. Just go back to the history and just do a quick read. It's not even that hard. It's really probably one page. If you go on Wikipedia,
yeah,
it's not hard. Instant nationwide blue alert to warn about threats to police officers and help them track down the suspects who carry them out. Yeah, then that's exactly what I assumed it was. Shari was good, man. It's built. It absolutely is built on blood, man. It's stolen land from of stolen people. Is dog. We're not gonna pretend anymore. We can't pretend anymore. I do want to say this though. I think that it's great that there's more of a conversation happening than there's ever been. All 50 states protested. 18 plus countries protested. There's a shift happening.
It is now the biggest what do they call it? I read somewhere it was like the biggest civil rights movement in like the human history.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's a cult mentality. No, it is. It's a gang mentality is what it really is. They're about their own.
Oh, it's 100% a game. It's 100% a game. There's no questions about that. It's absolutely a game. And that shit is wild, yo. It's a legal gang that's backed by a racist president. Fuck. Yikes.
That's funded with billions of dollars.
Billions of dollars, yo. And it's wild to like on the education tip, you know, we've been for the longest time, the last 3 presidents, we have been like talking about like the education system and it needs to get better and things again, it's not good and there's no funds and there's no money. And it's like, it takes something like this for us to find out that like, oh, those billions are going to the cops. That's why the teachers can't cop fucking crayons, bro. Like,
yes.
It's nuts.
Loyan, what's good, brother? What's happening, Jazz? The 13th on Netflix. Absolutely.
Ooh,
it
13.
literally outlines everything for you. You really don't need to know anything. Like it's
enough.
It's enough to like get you started. And Gerda, you're absolutely right. Funded by, imagine this. Imagine giving money to someone, to the bully,
bro, to the bully in school. To the bully in school that comes up to you every morning and is like, yo, give me a $20 or I'm gonna fuck you up. And you're like, shit, bet here. My fault.
Exactly. Hey, by the way, hey, look, real quick, sidebar to that, I was beating bullies up, man. Y'all niggas wasn't taking my money. Like I wasn't allowing that, man. I also had too many brothers and sisters for people to take my money.
I hung out a lot with like the bad guys, so I never like it was like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like, oh, I'm just chill with y'all here, and
You wasn't in the gang, but you was part of the gang.
you know, they don't fuck with me. But I was that guy that was like, yo, I can't because like Dragon Ball's on, so like
Yeah, it's like,
I gotta go home. My fault.
yeah, like I'm not letting y'all take my money though. My money? Come on, bro. You know how much $1 was at that time? You know how many yoo-hoos you could get?
Bruh, yo, $1 you
chocolate
could have got
milks?
2 25-cent chips. If you wanted to, if you want to really stretch it out, 2 25-cent chips, a quarter juice or water, your preference, and then you could split that last quarter into like 2 candies and maybe like a gum.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
That's a whole $1.
Bro.
You got yourself a nice bag and you chilling.
Do you remember the 50-cent juices?
Absolutely. All right, hold up. Wait. Pause. The big squirts.
Yeah.
The big squirt. I gotta say pause because yikes. But yeah, big squirts.
Yeah, man. I used to be able to get a whole bunch.
You remember? You remember when they made the rumor about the 50-cent soda that it like killed your sperm, so everybody stopped drinking it?
Yes, Tropical Fantasy, right? Bro, the tropical, yo, bro, I used to have a cola. I used to have a cola joints. The cola joints was where it was at, bro. Oh man.
Shout out to the fact that the flavor was just called cola. Like
nothing else, just cola.
That's it, just cola, whatever that means.
Bro, I spent so much money when I was a kid. Like if I had $5.
Luch said you gotta bite into the tinfoil. The quarter joint. Yo, I remember that.
And then,
that is nasty.
And then if you was real cool, cause see, this is what you were supposed to do. What you were supposed to do is you used to get a quarter water, right? And you would drink that, and then you would cut the top off the joint, and then you would strap a balloon to the front, and now
that's
you
so
got a
much
BB
work,
gun.
bro.
You got a BB gun.
See, for us, the most of like after you drank it went, you take the little quarter water plastic joint, smash it, put it in the back of your wheel on your bike, and now you got a motorcycle. Does it make that noise and
bro.
Shit? Burn your whole tire.
Oh my gosh, man! Good grief! And you would, and then you would hit the right brake so you could do the bro.
With the smoke, boy.
Listen, man.
Good shit, man. Good times.
And even then, they were still fucking with us.
That's like right now. I get so upset when I go to a vending machine and I see it says 75 cents for a 25-cent bag of chips. I'm like, come on, son. What is this? Robbery,
God, man. We would clothespin playing cards. See, that's where it's at. Peanut chews, absolutely. Chico sticks, dog. Now you really getting into it. Like blue. It's a household name. It is like I'm telling you, man. It was so man. And even growing up, there were moments where I'm like, yo, they still fucking with us. Real quick, all right, let's do this quick story time. This isn't gonna be long. It's still early.
We need can we use filters? Can we like get it? Look, can I do this when you do story time? Hold on.
Hey, let's do that. Hold up.
Yo, shit. Come on, so I need you to download this.
I can't get it. Wait, hold up. Nah, my shit trash. Hold up.
Aria, my birthday was great. Thank you. All my guys came over. Haven't seen my guys in a minute, and I don't remember anything after that. It was great.
Whatever.
It was a good time.
Well, it's story time, ladies and gentlemen. One of the first interactions I had with police was I remember going home really, really late one time. I think it was like 11 o'clock at night. And I was just going around the corner because my sister used to live around the corner from my mom. So I was going around the corner and I saw these two cops on top of this black dude, like beating the shit out of him. Like, and just trying to like hold him down. And the dude said to me, he was like, yo, help me. He's like, yo, get somebody to help me. Go get somebody to help me. And I had seen his face. He was a familiar face in the neighborhood. But I didn't know what to do. And I remember a cop looking at me and saying, yo, don't say shit. Go the fuck home. I just went home. Like, it's, but just like the fact that I remember that, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shit is traumatizing.
Yeah,
Stop
man.
asking me if we want to abolish policing. We absolutely do.
Yes, yes, we do.
And
We
I'm
want to
not lying.
abolish all of that shit.
And so many people are trying to like come up with this like, all right, well, then what do we do? If we don't have police, then what are we supposed to do? And I'm like, dog, let's be clear. Do I think that
All of my bad interactions with police have been with Hispanic officers. I will agree with you on that. I've had white ones too, but yes, where John and I are from, mostly Hispanic police officers police Hispanic people.
it goes to show you it's the system, bro? It's the
system.
It's the system.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's really, really important to think about, man. Like, yes, do I think that we can get rid of police tomorrow? Absolutely not. That'll be impossible to do. There's too many industries invested in policing for them to just get rid of that money now.
Mm-hmm.
But
the private, what is it called? The private prison complex. Like that alone,
prison industrial complex,
shit,
and
that shit benefits so much off of police. Like it's so tied, yo. It's so deep.
And look, man, I want to give cops the benefit of the doubt because I do know some really, really good people who happen to be cops.
Same.
But I'm not giving y'all niggas the benefit of the doubt, boy. Like, I'm just not doing it.
Yo, look, who's I talking to? I'm talking to somebody. And I was like, yo, like, if you go into a basketball team and you're like, yo, man, I'm going to be the best. I'm going to win mad chips. I'm going to be the fucking MVP. I'm going to be the best player in the league. And you go in and your team sucks, it doesn't matter what intentions you went in. The team still sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
still got to fix the team. You know what I mean?
I'm actually really glad you said, so what will we have to protect people instead of police? I want to be very, very clear about what my positioning is. Be very clear of my positioning is. Many of the police officers in the neighborhoods that they are in do not live in these neighborhoods.
Or to Jonathan's point, have and don't anymore.
The other thing,
sometimes worse.
Similar to how we elect our local officials, I think we should have the ability to elect the people who protect and serve these communities. Period. So do we get rid of policing completely? Probably not. But we need to do something that we haven't done already. Because we can't
it would just be stupid and ignorant to be like, get rid of policing because we can do it ourselves. No, there are still bad people in communities. Let's be clear. There are bad people in communities, in every fucking community. It doesn't matter, right? So we need somebody to take care of those people.
Yeah.
But we should be the ones that elect the people who take care of those people.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? Like that's the positioning that I feel like people kind of stray away from. It's like, all right, cool. When I say when we talk about defunding the police, people get frustrated and they start thinking immediately about, oh my God, there's gonna be a lot of crime everywhere and this and then that. And then it's like, yo, dog, let's be clear. We're not just absent-minded people. We recognize that this is a system that took centuries to create. You can't break that down in 2 weeks.
No.
But you got to start somewhere.
And it's like we're trying to break down a system that isn't even at the top of the problem. It's just a part of it. It's like, yo, this whole machine got to go down, but we're like going ham at this one cog in there. Like it's just the cog turning the wheel. There's a whole bigger thing.
We're using cops for two. A teacher literally called a police on a young black girl who was throwing a tantrum. I saw that video, and homeboy, the way he dragged her out of the chair, slammed her on the ground, and then dragged her out the class. It's like, yo, we over police even high school kids. When I was in high school, bro, I remember I wasn't even a part of a fight, but I was coming out of school when a fight was happening. Because you know shit was getting crazy if you lived in Brooklyn or anywhere in the city.
Anywhere in New York.
If you were in New York. bro, I remember stepping out of the building and a fight was happening right there, and I got tackled. And I mean, when I say tackled, like by my waist, and I remember flipping and just slamming on the ground. And I wasn't even a part of the fight, bro. I just stepped outside.
Oh man,
That's a good question, Jameson. What was?
yeah. So Jameson asked earlier. She said, "Would us electing the police officers would that not be easy to cause bribery?"
I think that.
What would make it any different from now?
Yeah, man. It's like
That's my question.
The thing about that aspect of things is also this. I also believe that there needs to be a separate, impartial party that is an advocate for both the community and the police. But there has to be something, and there has to be
There needs to be checks and balances. There aren't any. There aren't any checks and balances. When you are the person who not only enforces the law but also writes them, then there's no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, how do you check yourself in that? Because it's like, I could say, yo, chokeholds is illegal, and then right under that tomorrow pass it off, and the next guy's like, yeah, but except when this, and now the chokehold can still happen. So like,
because right now there's no checks and balances. There's no checks and balances at all. There's just the police, and then there's the community. That's why it bothers me that most of the police who work in certain communities don't live in that community. There's no checks and balances. You literally just get to come here, abuse, and then go back up to Buffalo and just kick it with the fam.
Buffalo.
I mean, listen, man, that's what it was. You know, they pushing.
Yeah, I know.
They pushing 75-year-olds.
All the marquee marks.
It's wild. I think take the funding and put towards training for years of education, and the rest of the funding towards child care, so that single parent homes can hold a full-time job. I think that's possible. I think that's something that can be done. 50% of cops fired for misconduct get rehired because of police union contracts.
So this is let me just give y'all this from today. This is from the New York City Council's member meeting with the NYPD that happened earlier today, right? Somebody posted a link to it. It's on like the government site, and you can watch the shit. It was a live Zoom call. We are currently on track for this year and the last, if I'm not mistaken, the last like 3 years, to have every month there are at least 200 cases of chokehold and or use of force complaints against the NYPD. 200 a month, right? We're on track to cover it up. In those 200, in the last few years, do you know how many have been actually suspended from those?
None.
0. One person was fired. Nobody suspended after that.
Come on, man.
Numbers don't match, bro.
Come on,
Numbers don't match, bro.
That's what I mean, man. Like it's so interesting, man. Like, because I would be lying to you if I told you I know exactly how all of these unions and insiders and lobbyists and lawmakers.
Like you said in the last joint, we're not a political. We don't know none of this shit.
Man, and district attorneys and lawyers and all of them, they all in bed with each other. They all jerking each other off and all that. It's like, dog, like, I would be lying to you if I told you I know exactly how all of these things work. But I will say this.
This ain't working.
What we're doing now isn't working.
This ain't working. So, yeah.
This ain't it.
Yep.
If y'all think it is it, y'all are part of the problem.
Yeah, because it's only it for a certain group of people.
Yo, I mean, and a lot of people that had mentioned this too, man. Jameson had mentioned this. Luch had mentioned this, but like the training aspect of things. Mitch had mentioned this, like the training aspect of things. Like lawyers go to how long do lawyers go to school for? Fucking like 19 years.
Fucking years, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you got to go to school after. you got to go to school again after you went to school twice, like to be a lawyer.
Yeah, it's like, yo, dog. But meanwhile, the people who are supposed to uphold the law, 6 months. I'm in this academy. Yo, wait, all right. You know what? This is a good.
It takes longer to be a photographer than it does to be a cop.
Bro, listen, man.
So I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now.
How many times have you gone to a training for a job and they give you this amazing idea of what the job looks like, and you go through this amazing training, and it's like, oh my God, you're going to
you're gonna impact lives.
Change lives. And then you get into the environment and they're like, yo, you know all that shit they just taught you? Fuck out of here for all that.
Yo, real quick, yo, somebody done fucked up the toilet. I'm gonna even go in there and fix that.
It's like, dude, man.
Come on, man.
Is that how this works?
Life.
And I don't know how this, like, I don't know how we got to this to this point per se, man, but like, it's just, people are just literally shocked by how much police brutality is happening. Like, it kind of kills me. Like, that's why, like, the promo was so, like, important. It's like, how there are so many cases. It is like over and over and over, and it's so easy to gloss over them because they don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Black Lives Matter has to exist. Because up until now, nobody knew all of these different cases were happening.
No, there's some of y'all that's posting this shit for like the first time, and I'm not even really upset about it. Like initially, you can catch me getting in my bag for no reason over anything fast. But like, when you come and think about it, it's like, yo, like, what if the people who are for the first time ever hearing about Breonna Taylor only are hearing about it for the first time because not even the media is not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a blip in time. Oh my God, this happened. Damn, crazy. And then next, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's how many there are.
Yeah, and he's like, yo, they're not shocked. They're shocked at the fact that they're finding out now. And yeah, like the system. I said I had this conversation with Dee the other day. The system isn't broken. The system is working. The system needs to be broken. Because the system
is absolutely working.
The system doesn't protect everyone.
Right.
And to Gerda's point, think of all the ones that didn't get caught on tape. It's the oppression Olympics, man. I'm telling you, man. Everybody's
oppression Olympics.
It's the oppression Olympics, man. It's like everybody across the board is dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, too, though, I want to be very, very clear. You influencers and brands, y'all niggas are nasty, bro. These niggas, yo, we gotta get a discussion. I gotta send.
Do we have a? Yeah, you need like a vomiting, so like a.
Yeah, blah.
Yeah. What was it? What did they say on the pod? They were like, yo, Virgil, blah.
Virgil, blah. A blah. It's like, yo,
Virgil,
man,
blah.
Yo, y'all are nasty. Nasty. You see all the videos? I don't know if anybody saw this, but I don't know if everybody saw all the videos of the influencers like pulling up to the protest, like right before they get to the street, and then they out there with the sign, holding the sign up like.
Yo, but I told you when we went to the protest, like right before, like, you were crossing the street meeting up with me, and like the little kid that we have on our page, we have a photo of a little kid. He's holding up a sign out his like dad's whip. You know, he's in a range. And right before you had got there, the little kid was already out of the sunroof on the range, and he was like pumping his fist, and he was saying, you know, screaming out things. And I was like, wow, this is so fire. Like, so I'm taking a shot at him doing that. And then I literally watched, bro, as you were crossing the street to meet up with me. This white woman had a sign, had her camera, had her phone, had her thing. By the way, this is story time. My fault, but I didn't call it. I know, my bad. You see, man.
Well, you gotta know when it's story time.
All right, my bad. So.
And where the trains at? Ain't no trains.
Yo, Oh, were you complaining? Like that shit bothers me, bro. You kidding me? I gotta hear you.
It's part of the shindig.
I drink anyway. It's probably like watch. Anywho, so the white woman's crossing the street and she runs up to the little kid with her sign and she's like, "Hold this!" And he takes the sign and he's like, "Yeah!" He's holding up the sign and the white woman jumps in front of the range and she's like, getting her fucking shots. And in my head, I'm watching this and I'm like, this is so nasty, bro. Like, you are setting up your Instagram post for the day. It is a good post. Yes, it's powerful. But like, this wasn't what originally happened. You're making it happen so that you can get your shit off. Like,
you know what's funny? I don't think that's how fucked up would it be if you realize that all of those really like powerful pictures that we know were probably set up like that, where you just like somebody was like, "Hey man, hey Malcolm, stand by the window and hold the gun like this, and look, wait, look out."
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that would be.
That's really nasty, bro. You fucked up my head right now, son. Like I'm done. That is nasty.
You know why it's nasty? Because as a Todd, you really want to believe that it was something that they caught in the moment and it was just a perfect thing that blew up.
But at the same time, what you just said as a Tog, I totally see happening. That's 100% possible, bro.
They easily just ruined it for you. What if you found that out, bro? What if the "I Have a Dream" speech photo was like, what if the real photo was Martin going like this? That's so funny. Like,
oh man,
just hit somebody with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just caught him midway. It was just like, damn, that's crazy.
I really hope, man.
Yo, nasty. I think you influencers are nasty. If y'all motherfuckers are out there not like really doing what y'all supposed to be doing, I want to be very, very clear. There are brands and companies offering people money to invest in their company and not actually invest in Black lives. Let me be very, very clear. Protect your cultural IP. If you have
say it again.
If you have a business, especially if it's a Black-owned business, if you have a business, if you have a brand, protect your cultural IP because it is on fire right now.
Stock is real high.
Fire right now. The stock is super, super high. Everybody want to be a part of it. Everybody want to get a piece, and no one wants to actually come out of pocket. They want to and to be honest, it's good business sense.
Yeah, it's genius on one side. You know what I mean?
It's good business sense to know, yo, we can make money in this moment. We could figure out how to, make money in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of a crisis, in the midst of racial injustice. If there's anything that white America knows how to do really, really well, is make money in a crisis.
We've been doing it for years. We've been doing it for years. You don't think they sold T-shirts and shit when they had that poster that said "Uncle Sam wants you"? They sold T-shirts, bro. They sold T-shirts.
They still selling T-shirts.
They made prints.
There was a girl in college that had one of those shirts, and I was like, "You're racist."
Sit down.
And I didn't know if she was racist.
Yeah.
I didn't know if she was racist for sure. But if I was a betting man, I'm pretty sure she was racist.
Real shit, for the most part, anybody who like actively wears the American flag as like a clothing item is either in a biker gang or a racist. and those don't vary much from each other. I'm not saying anybody.
They few and far between.
I'm just saying, statistics have shown Sons of Anarchy kind of right.
I'm just saying, man. Yeah, man. It's like, come on, man. Like that we're not doing. Also, you know what I also don't like? I'm starting to hate the term platform and brand. Like, I hate those two words. Like, because people are starting to use them where it just don't apply. It's like, yo, I would post about, everything that's been happening, but, I just don't, I want to use my platform in the approach. It's like, dog, there's 400 people following you, bro. Like,
yeah, shut up.
It's like we not doing the platform and brand thing. It's like, Just be a fucking person. Be a fucking person.
Be a whole human, bro. That's literally it. Please.
Buy your BLM gear directly from BLM. Don't let America monetize your good intentions. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's how that shit works, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it also made me think of, like I said, the cultural IP, and you had brought this up, like TOGs and videographers getting credit for like the stuff that they're doing in this time.
Not just getting the credit. Not just getting the credit, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm gonna say we, because I am a part of that community.
Well, give some context. Give.
So what I mean by it was, like, so 2 days ago, yesterday and 2 days ago, there was like an influx of repeated posts throughout my feed, throughout my story. Right now, normally when that happens, it generally means like, okay, something's going viral, right? Like something is being reposted a lot from different sources, right? Cool.
Yeah.
So if I'm sure y'all have seen it, but it's an overhead video of the LA protests in Hollywood, right? That I think it was YG's joint.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. It was like 200,000 people all through Hollywood packed. Super, super dope.
Yeah.
Now, if you are in this community of the photographer, of the videographer, more so the drone pilot, you'll understand that the first and foremost thing was like what he did, flying that drone over the crowd, hella illegal. Like, there are so many laws. He could have got locked up. There's like a $500,000 fine. Like, it's crazy. So like that person, his name is Yakuza on the gram, all right, took that risk of like, yo, this is a historical moment, this feeling. How can I capture the length of this? How that's what goes through our minds as visual capture. You know, how do we show y'all what it is we're feeling? Oh shit, if I fly this fucking drone over this crowd, you'll get it. And he did. And you see that fucking hole, and it's like, wow, incredible, right?
It's an amazing shot. It's an
amazing shot. It's an amazing shot, right? The shit gets posted up. He posts it like, yo, Hollywood came out tonight strong. That's it. It was not, he didn't even tag like time and you know, all these men. He didn't do any of that. It was just like, yo, this was crazy. Look at this shit. Wow. Bro, shit went viral. It got reposted by every.
Who posted it? Do you know who?
Cara Delevingne, Kaylani, Complex, Highs Nobody, anybody in the Cara like, yo.
You talking about this joint?
Yes, Shay Mitchell, like any and every celeb you know of that lives in Hollywood. So that's like everyone, right? So everybody reposted it. Cool. Now, the amount of people that first off didn't tag him or got the wrong tag, like I saw people spell his name wrong, I like all of this, right? So it's like, all right, cool. Here you got somebody who put his career and life potentially on the line to capture this moment and show the world it. And the work is being used by people who are sitting in their mansions, safe and sound, talking about, this is what I'm talking about. I stand with you.
Yeah. Shit is corny, bro.
You don't stand with nobody. You home. You good.
You're not standing. You sitting.
What are you talking about?
You're not standing.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're not standing.
Like,
you're sitting.
You are sitting down, safe at home, and you don't even have the fucking audacity to find out who actually took the risk and did what they did to get this shot that you're reposting or this video you're reposting. You didn't even get their name wrong.
It's yo, man, and it's such an incredible shot, bro. Like, it's probably one of the best shots like I've seen with all you facts. You laying down. That's the thing, man. It's like it's so easy to manipulate the situation too. Because
and you know they're home laying down, because the next post after the repost on the story is like, damn, yo, quarantine is hard, chilling by the pool.
Oh my goodness, man. See, this is what I'm gonna just say this real quick, because I know we got a few minutes left before we go into the second hour, but like, bro, why do we give a fuck about what celebrities think?
Yeah, I don't care no more, son. Like,
why do we give a fuck about what celebrities think? We give so much credence to these people.
Think of the news outlets, bro. Yo, the news outlets, they'll be like CNN, and they're like, we are here live with Snoop Dogg, who's going to give us his thoughts on that. And you're like, Yo, I love you, Snoop, but like, what?
Love
Who
you.
cares?
Love you.
Who cares, bro?
Did you hear what Lil Wayne said when Lil Wayne was like, yo, man, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying anything about this. It's like, I mean, everybody's like jumping on Lil Wayne. I'm also like, who the fuck cares? When has Lil Wayne ever said anything about social justice that you were like, yo, I fuck with that?
How about this? I don't fuck with Lil Wayne because of his social justice views. I don't even know what they are.
It's like, bro, it's like, yo, man, we gotta stop worshiping celebrity, man. It does nothing.
That's the rot of America. The rot of America is glorifying celebrity, man.
And we've done it for so long, right? We idolize these people, and we forget that they're just people. They're normal people who do things really well.
Certain things.
Whatever their field is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is in their field that they do really, really well. But like, I'm not sitting here like, yo, you know what, man? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, yo. I'm following Jay-Z to the end of the earth. If it's like, dog, like, fam.
Lil Wayne changed my life. Like,
yeah,
get out of here, bro.
Do I think Kanye's a genius? Absolutely. I think Kanye's 100%. Incredible, yo. But I don't have a shrine dedicated to Kanye, and I don't want to like diminish the importance of this, but I mean, I appreciate Beyonce for saying something too, but I also recognize that like she's a normal person like everybody else.
But there's also the like wrench in the system of like.
Oh, hold up, PD, man, what happened, bro? Oh man, we lost PD, guys. Damn. Yo, wait, so actually, yeah, we are absolutely gonna talk about that. We are absolutely gonna talk about my man Kanye. But yeah, man, like I want to be very, very clear. We give too much credence to celebrity. You feel me? Like, and I think that piece of it changes how all of us look at the world. You might feel some way specifically because of an interaction you had, but then that might change if one of your favorite celebrities says something about it, and now your whole life your thought process has changed because this person who's done something great has an effect on you. And it's like, yo, dog, let's just keep it pushing. Yo, PD, man, we getting ready to come back the second hour anyway, man. There's only giving me 2 minutes left, so let's do this thing real quick, and we're gonna come right back. Yo, everybody come back, man. We not done. We gotta talk about my man Kanye. We gotta talk about 4th of July and Juneteenth. We gotta talk about Cap. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Welcome back, welcome back. Let's get to this shit.
Let's kill. Got a bullet to kill. I'm loaded. I'm loaded. I'm loaded. I could aim, but I could not fall.
Max Payne. Run it up, 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 run it up. Yo, man, I want to thank everybody for like pulling up, man. Yo, D, I know you in here. Lou, I know you back. Jameson, thank you for pulling back up. Yo, Karis, you already know I adore you. Yo, Marita, I appreciate you for being here. Yo, run this thing up, man. Send this to everybody. We're having good conversation. Nikki, welcome back. let's keep having this conversation, man. We're not done, man. It's a lot of other stuff to say. Yo, Trin, you said something, and I didn't get a chance to read it. I was actually really upset. Tell me what it was that you had mentioned. Like, write your comment again, because I was looking. In the meantime, though.
Hey, yo, Terry, fuck going on? Hey, how's it going?
I want to be very, very clear, man. There's a lot of stuff going on, man, and I want to get you to talk. PD, let's do this, man. Let's have these conversations, man. Welcome the fuck back, bro.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Lil Wayne is one of the featured artists on Spotify. I'm just saying, man. I don't even know. I got you, PD.
Come on, fucking Hey, yo, Terry, fuck going on?
Hey, it's a good time, man. I mean, listen, man. We got intro music. Look, where y'all want to go? Where y'all want to go with the intro music? Actually, you know what? I'll play something, man. I'll play something that I think is necessary for the times, right? Let's play this. Why not, right? Oof. And I can play it because this shit ain't on Spotify, it ain't on Apple Music or any of those. Hey.
I believe Jehovah's Jireh. I believe in seven. I believe in one. I believe in one.
Christian, I hope you're okay, man.
I believe in marriage between a man and woman, but between love and love. And I believe you when you said that you've lost all faith. You must believe in something.
Yo, honestly, Frank make me want to sing, bro.
Bro, Frank make anybody want to sing. He need to drop something right now. And I'm not talking about like a fucking random track that's clearly unfinished. I need him to drop like an album. Like,
yeah, man,
come on, bro. Please.
Bro, I just
Frank
know too. He know the whole vibe that he's moving with right now. And honestly, bro, like I hear these songs and I'm like, damn, man, I just want to get in my bag,
in the shower, singing your ass off.
Bro, that is "We All Try" by Frank Ocean off the Nostalgia Ultra.
Shout out to Frank, man.
Bro, it's incredible, man. So wait, Kanye's a double agent, bro?
Can we get my child?
Kanye's a double agent, bro.
Child.
Who fucking knew, bro?
Kim. Maybe.
Wait. Do you think Kim actually did know? Do you think she knew that he was like doing the double agent thing, or do you think she was just like?
I don't know anything anymore, bro.
Who's stirring Kanye's tea? That's all I want to know.
Kris Jenner.
I didn't know Kanye. Who would have thought that Kanye would have been the goddamn double agent?
I mean, you know what? I need proof of the double agent. I want a video of him burning MAGA hats, saying something crazy. And not even then. But I still want to see that.
You want to see him going hard. Let me give everybody some context, because like I don't know if everybody knows what's happening right now. So apparently Kanye had faked this whole MAGA country, I support Trump vibe that he's been on for the past 3 years. And it was apparently he had reached out to a really, really close friend of his who's GLC. I don't know if anybody knows who GLC is, but GLC is a producer, rapper, singer who worked with Kanye on the early college dropout days. He even worked on Late Registration. But he showed up on the Red Pill podcast with my guy from TMZ. I always forget his name, but like that's also my guy. And he said, "Yo," he said he showed up to GLC's crib and he gave him back all of his MAGA paraphernalia and said, "I'm never wearing these ever again." And he's like, "Yo, I did it because I'm telling you," he's like, "We got that amazing woman out of jail in Florida. We didn't even get to have that meeting until I put that hat on." My man Van Lathan.
Van Lathan, yeah.
Van Lathan, yo. If he
I like what Free said. That's facts.
If he did fake it, that's even worse. To be frank, stand firm in who you are. Cut the semantics, cut the foolery, cut the psych shit. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, let's be clear. Kim alone has enough celebrity to make that happen without having to be a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. We never, ever saw Kim supporting and or wearing a Trump hat. We never saw that. Think about that.
This is
Rocket
true.
flight. We never, ever saw her in a meeting with nothing, bro.
This is true. And she definitely wasn't tap dancing in the office with him when he was like, Kanye was all hugging dude and grabbing his hand. He's like, "I love this guy." I'm like, dog.
We never saw her do any of that, bro. She's never said anything about it.
Like, yo, dog, who put you up to this? I will say this, though. I got to give Kanye his respect. He did donate $2 million. He also started a college fund for George Floyd's daughter. So I want to give him his... You got to get that man his flowers while he can still smell them. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, dog.
Man, look, I'm not buying it until I buy it. And currently, I'm not buying it. Currently, I'm calling.
No, free. I want to be clear. Like, if he did fake all of that shit, that is like one of the greatest hero to heel stories.
It's the biggest got him of all time.
Yeah, that's like a major got him, bro. Like,
but to her point earlier, because I never thought of that. To her point earlier, it's like, so what? Like, why'd you need to get us?
Yeah, I want to be like, I want to be very, very clear. I'm not saying like we should forgive him for like doing all the shit, because it's like, yo, dog, like, nah, like you said all of these things, like you said, like with the whole slavery was a choice, and you was pulling up to TMZ talking crazy, and you was up there with Candace Owens, who's a complete dimwit. Like, I
would believe more and first that he actually has some sort of mental disability that caused him to do all this kind of wild shit, then I would believe that he was just a double agent and it was all a hoax. I would believe that. I would believe that way, like, quick.
All right. So with that being said, let's be clear with our position. Do I think he faked it? No, I don't think he faked it. I don't think that was fake. I think my man was really. I think he just like got to the point where he's like, damn, I'm losing certain aspects of things. Can we like? How do I repair this relationship? Let me tell him I faked it.
At this point, motherfuckers is willing to believe anything, clearly. So, yeah.
I mean, it kind of like is what it is. Like people will like, and that's another reason why I'm like, we worship celebrity, and we give so much credence to celebrity. That's why Kanye saying what he said is so impactful, because one, he has influence over certain people's minds, and he also has capital, which is influence over other people's minds.
A lot of it.
Let me. No one said he's not forgiven. He's forgiven. Thank you for your consideration. Yet you express your views No, I don't. Look, I'll be honest, man. Like I said what I said. I don't think he faked it. It's only time will tell. But I'm not about to like let 3 years pass of you just like talking
What's
crazy.
What's that line? Will MAGA hats let me slide through a drive-through?
Nikki said the best apology is changed behavior. I agree. He might actually be working, and to Di's point, she said he's actively working to change his viewpoint. All right, cool. If that's the case, if you really are working to change your viewpoint, then dope. I think that's great. You know what I'm saying? And it helps to kind of like strengthen your positioning. But nah, bro. Nah,
man. It don't add up, because it's like, what was the idea then? What was the idea when you were running around clowning? Like, you know what I mean?
You were trying to be funny this whole time. You were trying to be funny the whole time. And I don't like that. We had this conversation a long time ago. I said, yo, bro, if he's just doing this for publicity, I hate it even more.
It's bad either way. Like it's not good in any other way. Yeah, it's like this motherfucker, fucking My Little Pony, who's putting out a song now with him singing and about feeling bad for him. My Little Pony, bro.
Nah, tell me about this. I didn't know.
Tekashi, bro. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh, no.
My Little Pony, bro.
I'm not having that conversation right now. Like I
right.
Off that. Matter of fact, hold on. We got to get the gunshots going, because you clearly got me fucked up, man. If you think I'm about to talk about that motherfucker.
My Little Pony, bro. A little clip of him singing on the piano.
Yo, bro, I'm not here for it. That I'm not doing.
Next topic.
Get the fuck out of here. That's just where I'm at. I'm not talking about it. I do want to say, I think that he donated $2 million. I thought that was incredible. He created a fund for George Floyd's daughter. I thought that was incredible. But there's so much more. There's so much damage that's been done to the minds of so many of Kanye.
I think you gotta start by acknowledging that saying something like slavery was a choice was not okay, and why it isn't okay. Like, you have to publicly say that. You know what I mean? Like, we can't just forget it because you showed face at a march. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't work, bro.
Like, I get it, and I know that a lot of people probably love, you know what I'm saying, that the situation that is Kanye, like, because of the music and because of the genius. And I do still think he's a genius, a musical genius. Like, the things that he's done to influence so many different artists is hella impactful. But again, I don't worship you. I'm a fan. I'm not a fanatic.
Listen, how many, and we'll probably never know this because, like, time and technology, but, like, what if your favorite painter, fucking Van Gogh, what if your favorite whomever artist from the past, pre-internet era, was like a child molester or a fucking racist? How about, they were probably all racist? Let's just be clear.
Yo, man,
they
Bill
most
Cosby,
likely
man,
were
like,
all racist.
Look, man, I want to be very, very clear. Bill Cosby, talented as all hell, created some of the most incredible sitcom television that we've ever seen. But I mean, bro,
nasty human being, though.
Nasty.
Like, nasty human being. You know what's funny? You called out Bill Cosby, and this morning I was like in the crib cleaning up, and I'm, for some random reason, like, just Will Smith. Oh, because I was watching Fresh Prince last night. So, like, Will Smith popped into my head, and I'm just like, damn, yo, like, Will Smith is really like America's new dad. Like, if you think about it, like, he is. He's really like America, and that's really dope because, like, Will Smith is like a great guy. He's a new pop. But what if in 20 years, motherfuckers is like the real story behind Will Smith, and you're like, yo, no,
And he's like beating Jada behind the scenes.
yeah, like some crazy, like the kids had to watch, and you're just like, no,
It's
you
like,
would never know, bro.
Good grief, bro. Like who was prepared for that type of activity, man? Who would be prepared for that type of activity, man? Wow. Will Smith really is the new dad, bro.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Damn. Let's give it
That's
a
okay. That's okay, man. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, let's shout out to my man Will, man. I feel like that's necessary for people to understand, man. Will Smith is the new good dad. Like he's the new favorite. Everybody's favorite new dad. He also, his beard is also starting to look like crazy. He creeping. He about to be where Denzel is in a minute.
Bro, I'm not doing it today.
Nah, listen. He about to be where Denzel is. Like I don't know if you know, but so he has a contract to play Serena's dad in a new movie. Yeah.
Okay.
You know how old Serena's dad is? Bruh, hey, train break. Whatever you want to do.
There ain't even no train.
Ain't even no trains, it's train break.
Come on, man. Don't come for his age. All right, listen.
Bro.
If he go do Bad Boys 4, I'm with it.
Are you going to see Bad Boys 4?
Yes, I saw 3. You were with me. No, were you? You were.
No, bro.
No, we didn't see it together.
No, we didn't. No, that wasn't the one.
My fault. Doesn't matter. You saw it. I saw it. Shit was dope.
Let me ask you a question. Did anybody go see Gemini Man? Take your time.
Okay.
Nobody saw Gemini Man? Nah. Anybody see Focus?
We saw Focus. We definitely did see Focus.
We did see Focus. It wasn't good.
We all left agreeing that it was a horrible movie. Like it was really bad.
Come on, man. Like it's a lot of he having a lot of misses. Like it's a lot of layups that's not hitting this time,
But it's all good, man. It don't matter, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's got that legendary status where it's like, you know what? Yeah, they're casting you for like these really corny movies. You didn't write them, so I'm not mad. You're still Will Smith, and
all right, you know what?
I'll support you, bro.
Real quick, just so we can get this shit out of the way. What are all the good Will Smith movies?
Pursuit of Happiness, incredible.
That's a really, really good movie. Yeah.
7 Pounds, incredible.
Yeah, that's really good.
Independence Day, great.
Is that a Will Smith movie? That was kind of like
It is. I ask anybody what's the defining line from Independence Day. Go ahead, I'll wait. Oh, what the fuck is that? Go ahead, I'll wait. What's the defining line? Welcome to Earth, motherfucker. Independence Day.
Yeah, I guess. All right, cool. We'll give it Independence Day. Anything else?
Hancock was good.
Stop. That was not a good movie.
That was fun,
That's
bro.
not a good movie. I'm not letting y'all get away.
That was a fun movie, bro. Come on. I Am Legend, absolutely.
Hancock is not a good movie. I'm not letting y'all do that.
Hancock was fun, bro. What's the joint where he gets the fucking he breaks out? It's like a dating movie.
Hitch
was great.
Hitch is good. I Am Legend is
great.
good. Hancock, I'm not giving that to y'all. That's a terrible movie.
6 Degrees of Separation, also a very good movie.
Maybe it's because I saw it when it was like already too old.
iRobot. Come on, son. Yo, they coming, yo. Look at the names out here. Get out of here, man.
Nah, come on, man.
You're not going to do him like you're trying to do my man Denzel every time, yo. That's a whole other conversation.
No. Denzel, come on now. All right, cool. For every movie y'all list, I'm going to list some movies that are trash. Men in Black 3, I wasn't with it.
Men in Black 1.
No, Men in Black 1 was fire. That one was fire. Wild Wild West. Come on, y'all.
Now, Wild Wild West was horrible. Fun fact, he turned down The Matrix to do Wild Wild West, if y'all didn't know that.
iRobot. iRobot was...
iRobot was dope, bro. iRobot was hella dope.
Maybe I just gotta give it. I gotta give it up to him, man. Like I like.
What's the one where he gets framed? Where they like put some
State.
enemy of the state, bro. Ooh.
That's actually really good with my guy Anthony Hopkins.
They put some in his pocket, and then it's like a
Yeah.
bomb or some shit. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what, man? You know what? Hey, you know what? My fault, man. Let me stop this.
Listen, you got to retract the statement sometimes. You know, it's okay. Okay, concussion, bro.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I got it.
Big Will, man. That's you know what I mean. It's America's pops.
I'm not
wave.
I'm not mad at Will, man. I'm not mad at Will, man. I will say, he's starting to, like, in the older age, like, he's starting to miss. Bad Boys have always been good.
All the Bad Boys.
All the Bad Boys are good. Three was a little sketchy.
Luch said Aladdin.
Luch. Thank you, because
No.
Luch is rooting for me.
No, Aladdin. Yeah.
Luch is rooting for me, yo. Luch, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for pulling up with the ones.
I could also call out the bad ones. Earth, trash. Was some Earth with Jaden?
Yeah.
Trash.
It wasn't. That was
Trash.
that might be disrespectful, to be honest. Like I wouldn't even do that to Will just because I understand.
Shark Tales.
Wait, he was the Shark Tale?
Yeah, he was the voice of the main character, the little blue shark.
Oh man. Was he?
Yeah, bro.
Oh man. After Earth.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
That
what it was
was
called.
Basura.
That was after trash, whatever it was. It was after. It was after the trash was done. The shit was over. It was curtains for that.
I like that. Free said they're bad. His acting isn't. I'll agree with that.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh my God! Oh my God, bro!
That's
oh my God!
Really. All right, cool. You know what, man? Look,
He got more W's, bro. He got way more W's.
I gave him his flowers. I gave him his flowers. Let's just let that thing go, man. Like, you know what I mean? I appreciate my man Will Smith for being a dad. I appreciate everything he's contributed to the acting sphere.
Let's hope we don't find out anything in 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like something crazy. I hope not. I don't think so, honestly.
I don't put it past anyone.
Damn.
At this point, bro.
No hope in humanity.
I'm just saying, at this point, man. Like I just feel like that's probably it. Did we talk about Cap yet? In the NFL?
Oh no! Please enlighten me. I'm not privy.
Bruh.
Or maybe I am. I don't know.
So Roger Goodell released a statement talking about, we here at the NFL, we made a mistake and we stand against racial injustice. We do believe that Black Lives Matter. We apologize for not listening to players earlier. If Cap doesn't get a job at the end of this, bro, I don't give a fuck what these niggas are talking. Straight up.
Bruh.
Straight up. I
That's like the plantation owner coming out now and being like, yo, my fault. My bad.
After everybody else done said,
I know I done killed like 300 people and raped 4,000 women, and there's a whole population of people that I done fucked up, but I'm sorry.
All right, so Free, you asked a very, very, very real question. Should Cap go back?
Should.
If he wants to go back, he should go back.
If he wants to go back. I agree with that.
If he wants to go back, he should go back. I think that there's something. You are meant to do something on this earth. I believe that. Several things. I don't think it's just one. I think a lot of people think that it's just one thing that you're meant to do on this earth. I don't believe that. I think there are several things that you're meant to do. Even if it's one thing, you might influence 19 other people. And that influence can be bigger than what you're actually doing. Do you understand?
Yeah, you might not even intend to actually do that and do it.
Yeah.
I
But
agree.
if you want to go back, if he wants to go back, I think he should absolutely go back. I think it's important to do the thing that you love. He's still in shape. He's only been away from the game now 4 years. He's 33.
Do you think, and this is like convo, but do you think he would want to go back to an organization that clearly we've known before Cap the NFL was racist. Let's just be clear. We knew that. Especially in these times. Really?
Bro, he went to practice.
I know.
You
I watched
understand?
that whole thing. I know.
He went to practice, bro. It was like, regardless, he does want to play. You know what I'm saying? The NFL need to come up off that cash. That's a fact. Everyone, big business corporations are apologizing left and right because we black people have power in our money and our attendance. Just saying, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But what's the fix? Yes, these are all facts. But what is the fix? Is the fix to go back and continue to give the money to the racist people who own the NFL? Is that still the answer? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yeah, cool. Yeah, they hire him. Yeah, they pay him. Yeah, they give him back pedals and money. All of those things happen. You are still playing for the man. That doesn't change. So what is the real answer here? Is it go back to normal or change normal?
If he goes back, if I'm Cap, I go back with some stipulations. What those stipulations look like have to be very, very like it got to be super specific, man. Like like I understand that there's a lot of there's a reform program now that's set up by Rock Nation and Jay-Z and all of that stuff, but we got to start tapping into pay. We got to start tapping into careers, length of careers. We got to start tapping into diversity trainings. We got to start tapping. There's a lot.
Free set it, buy up the block. Stipulation is I own a team. Facts.
I mean, yo,
something. It's gotta be something that challenges the institution of the NFL. You understand what I'm saying? It's not just like, yeah, we'll treat you better. Yeah, here's all this money. Yeah, it's just because it's like, that's great for Cap in the moment. But then if like a year later, the NFL is still racist, who cares? Like what changed? Nothing changed. Cap got more money. Cool. It's gotta be something that challenges that.
Yeah, there has to be more attached to it that is deeply focused on changing not only the mindsets, but the system of football, where it's like, it's interesting. It's interesting. I stopped my thought for a second because I want to make this point. Standing and even singing during the national anthem for the national anthem and the flag being waved is a very, very new concept, especially in the NFL. It hasn't. It's not. I don't remember what year it was. I wish I could look it up while I'm saying this, but it was only introduced recently. So you have to understand that this really is about racial injustice in this space, because everyone's like, yo, it's about this and it's about that, and you got Drew Brees jumping out and saying like, yeah, but every time I see that flag, I think about my grandfathers and I think about them fighting during the war and how important that was. And Whoopi Goldberg said something that I thought was perfect. She said, what Drew Brees doesn't understand is that my grandfathers also fought in that same war that you're talking about, and they came back and didn't have the right to vote. So I'm going overseas to fight for a country who, where I come back, I don't even have all the rights that you enjoy.
You know what's crazy, bro? Think about school. You know, what I mean? Go back to like 4th, 5th grade, whatever you want to do. Like social studies, history, right?
Yeah.
High school. And like you learn about, man, the Civil War and when we fought this and even before that, the fucking World War I and all that. And it's like black people were in every history book. There was like one black person in military outfit fighting alongside, and you were like, oh shit, they fighting alongside each other. And then like you go to go to chapter 2, and then chapter 2 is like, and now racism. And you're like, wait, what? What just happened?
It's
Y'all
like
was
a
fighting
blip.
alongside each other. What happened?
It's like a blip, right? You just see it and you like, wait, huh? How did that happen? You know what I mean? And Niche mentioned this too. She said, do they truly understand that song? If you read the stanzas in the national anthem talk about murdering slaves. It's like, yo, bro,
you know what I read the other day? It was like, yo, I can't believe they made us sing that shit every morning in class and put our fucking hand. Yo, that's brainwashing, bro. You know that, right?
By the way, I've never sang that shit. Keep it stacked with you. I know people might. I don't know if anybody's like has
super patriotic views.
Yeah, any patriotic beliefs in there, but I'm gonna be very, very clear with you. I have never sang that song, even when I was in school. When I was in school, and they say, hey, stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, I would stand, but I wasn't putting my hand over my heart or anything like that.
Bro, I went out from kindergarten to 5th grade, right? The very important years of your life. I went to a Catholic school. And in the Catholic school, it was like if you didn't, you had to sing, you had to pray in the morning. It was like Our Fathers, shit like that, Hail Mary, whatever the case. You got to do the prayer, and then you did the Pledge of Allegiance, and then you started class. If you didn't do it, bruh, detention, whatever you wanted, the punishment was, but it was a punishment.
Yeah,
every time.
Slavery still is legal in the Constitution as a punishment. It absolutely is. The brainwashing goes so much further than that. That's Lou. To your point. That's what the 13th is all about. Is like, let me show you exactly what's going on. I learned about this in college and looked at everything differently. Yes, that shit is still not amended. The pledge was also a sponsorship deal. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things attached to all of those pieces of the conversation that when people pretend and they're like, yo, dog, when they're like, yo, you're supposed to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, you're supposed to stand and salute the generals and the soldiers and everyone who participated in the war. It's like, all right, cool. Talk about all of the history. Talk about all of the history of it. Don't just give us the nice and fluffy shit.
You know what's funny? At some point, it doesn't happen for everyone. Say that it does not happen for everyone. At some point, school starts to contradict itself. At some point, when you grow in the ages and you start getting to like junior high, and now you're in high school, and you're in college. At some point, the things you learn, literally the classes start to like do this, and then it don't make sense no more. For me, that was a lot of like when religion clashed with science, I was like,
yeah,
wait, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
It's the same thing with like history and politics and social studies, and it's just like things start to do this, and then it's like this don't make sense no more because third period said this, and you fifth period said this.
Yeah,
so what the fuck? Like
it's called indoctrination, ladies and gentlemen. That's how they get. It's like it's called indoctrination, bro. I need a train break, bro. Let's do this, man.
Do your train break, bro. I gotta do a bathroom break because you know what I'm saying. I'm on two of these, and like 2 beers. Yeah, I know.
Wait, is that Hennessy, bro?
Oh on, bro, from the birthday weekend. Y'all left it here. Y'all didn't finish it.
What kind of activity are you about to engage in, bro?
Tuesday.
Nasty.
All right, I'm gonna be back.
I'm gonna continue talking because this is super important. Like,
yes,
John, who often is in the live, said this to me the other night, and I thought this was classic. He said, "School teaches you not to seek out information," and that is an absolute fact. They teach you not to seek out information. There's so much attached to this thing, man. The way that indoctrination works is they integrate you into the system, and they soup you up with all of this information that sounds like it is great. It's incredible. You get a chance to see all of these great things that America's done. There has never been truth and reconciliation. Not in the United States. You go to Germany, they're ashamed of the Holocaust. Ashamed, like so ashamed, it's unfathomable that they think about it and they're like, I can't believe that there were people alive who used to do this. America has never done that. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. There's never been truth and reconciliation in this time. And it's very, very difficult because there are people hurting. There are people who are uneducated. There are people who don't know their history. And there are people who are lost along the way. It's really, really a deep-rooted issue, man. Like, and that's why bad relationships are terrible. Like, if you ever been in a really bad relationship with somebody who's manipulative, and you just in that relationship and you like, yo, why we've been together 9 years. Why am I still here? Because you've been indoctrinated. That's how it works. Being locked up when I first learned about the company Corecraft, it all made sense. Yeah, man, you don't even know what. Yeah, that's a fact. Literally discourage you from thinking for yourself. Yes, like the information we get in school is supposed to. It's a crime to own the book. Yes, it's a crime. It is a crime, literally. And not only did they pay reparations to the Jewish community, but they passed laws against that. Yeah, man. America ain't doing none of that, man. America's they haven't done that, and because they haven't done that, we feel like we're fucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand why people would say, abolish the police. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible, yo. With that being said, too, man, I also want to say this, man. June 4th is canceled, guys.
July
4th. July 4th is canceled, guys. I'm not pulling up.
Yo, I'm gonna say one thing. This is how I've been feeling. I'm sorry. I have a lot of emotions.
Nah, get your shit off, B. Get your shit off, PD. What is that? Is that iced tea? Oh, you nasty.
All right, so for all my hood, for my hood in the Bronx and for my hood in Dyckman, we're not throwing fireworks since 4th of July. All right. First and foremost, we've been throwing fireworks since March. All right. Since March, it was cold. We were still throwing fireworks. Drop it. We're not doing it. I don't want to see none of that shit 4th of July. We're not celebrating nothing. All right, like, no.
Wait. Now that we on that, Dyckman versus everyone.
I'm no longer drinking from the cup. I'm just drinking from this.
Bro, we can't do Dyckman versus everybody? Damn, bro. What happened, bro? What happened, bro?
Yo, for a second, I thought you put Lumi D. I was like, that's fucked up. She's not from Dyckman.
Bro. Dyckman versus everybody, bro. Damn, they ran down on them black kids, bro. Why they did that to them, yo?
Stop.
Why they did that, bro? Nah, fuck that. Explain it.
All right, hold on. Wait, my headphones done gone low. Let me. All right.
Bro, why they did that, man?
Everybody relax.
Nah, explain it. Explain it. Teach us.
All right, listen. Nissan. All right, so if you guys don't know, I was born and raised in Dyckman. As a matter of fact, I lived in Dyckman for a good fucking. Yo, see, we gotta be on point. You got the sound effects, so like when you got
I got you, bro. I got you. But you got some explaining to do, so keep going.
Clearly. So I was born and raised in Dyckman. I lived there for a good 23 years of my 33-year life. Just for context. For those of you who don't know and are not Twitter and Black Twitter savvy, over the last week and change, an incident went down where a video surfaced, a 35-second video. Let me be very precise. A 35-second video.
Excuses. Dyckman is racist.
Yo, you gonna let me explain?
And we don't.
A 35-second video surfaced of these 5 young black teenage men, presumably being chased out of a neighborhood by the Dominican community of Dyckman, New York City, 200th Street. Right? So, react. What happened? What was the thing? What went down?
Tell us.
First and foremost, train break.
Now he want to trade break.
Got it. Trade break.
Now all of a sudden, the nigga want a trade break.
Headphones is low. I don't know what's happening. Train break. All right. First and foremost, I want to say, I am not here to deny or ridicule or lessen any one person's experience in any one place, especially my ex-old hood. Okay, I don't want to do that because it's not what I'm here to do. What I am here to do,
tell these niggas what you're here to do.
What I am here to do is promote education. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that we need to not, as a people, I see the violins, play the track. What I'm saying is, as a people, we should not be affected by a 35-second video that we have no fucking context to. So much so that we go on to not only further divide our own communities, but 2, put a whole fucking target on a community's back in the course of 10, 15 minutes.
Talk about it.
That's what I'm here to promote. Okay. Are Dominicans racist? Yes. They have been known to be. Very much so. I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican. Do you know what that's like? It's like being black and white. It's the same thing. Right? It's the same thing. It's 2 fucking communities who don't fuck with each other and talk shit about each other. So I understand, and yes, Dominicans have been known to be very fucking racist. Now, Dyckman is a predominantly Dominican community. So, yeah, are there racist motherfuckers in Dyckman? Absolutely. Are there racist people in the Heights? Absolutely. To give a general blanket statement and say that all of Dyckman is racist, all of Dominicans are racist, is wrong and ignorant. Furthermore, to do that off of a 35-second video clip that we have no context to, only to learn the next day that the same guys came back and publicly squashed it on video and was like, yo, my fault, it was a miscommunication. Y'all were here to buy weed. We were here to protect our block. Shit didn't go down.
You know them niggas was there to buy weed?
Of course. You know what we sell. It's a thing.
Bro.
So, it was a miscommunication, right?
Dyckman sounds like that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
That's actually,
Or it doesn't, because you could be a dyke man.
That's true. You can be oh man, well, you know what?
Anywho, that's what happened. There was a lot of nasty things that went out and nasty comments and really, really divisive shit that, in the bigger picture, you know what I mean? and I learned this. I learned this a few days after. The predominantly Spanish news outlets, Telemundo and Univision, also were ones who portrayed the whole Dominicans chase black people out of their community narrative that same day. So that is so nasty. And if you don't know, like the Spanish culture is very interesting because light-skinned Spanish people, white Spanish people, so like you got like Argentina and Spain and all that jazz and whatever else, they are the more racist even towards other Hispanic communities, right? So like, and I know this because I've gone through the treatment personally. You know what I mean? When like I'll speak my Spanish and they speak their Spanish, and then it's like, oh, you're that one.
You're one of those.
You're trash. You're one of those. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's really fucking weird. But nevertheless, that's what happened. But you know what? Parliament, Dyckman, we still good. So,
yeah.
Right.
So wait. So wait, I can still go to Dyckman? I'm still out?
What you said? Damn, you should know.
Oh, train break, bro.
Also that. Hold on, I gotta like resync.
So wait. Are you telling me I can still go to Dyckman?
What?
Are you telling me I'm still allowed at Dyckman? Are you saying I can still go to Dyckman? I can still go?
You was there like 4 days ago.
Bro, them patelitos, bro, like them shits be hitting, boy. I gotta, yeah, man, they not the same in the crib. They different, bro.
Everybody want hookah.
We go.
Everybody want hookah.
All right, so what we doing for Juneteenth? We pulling up in Dyckman and we going to.
We out. Let's do it. Come on.
We're absolutely not doing that.
Barbecue right off of fucking post in Amsterdam.
Well, let me just be very, very clear, man. Like, I think that, to your point, yes, people make assumptions really, really, really quick. And that's what I was telling you about reacting so quickly to even the video and reacting to people reacting to the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what happens is people get overwhelmed by moments in time. And in getting overwhelmed by moments in time, everyone's making blanket statements. Dyckman is racist. Dyckman isn't racist. They're both blanket statements because they're both true and they're both wrong.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dog, like, everybody take a beat, take a moment, take a step back, and allow something to happen, allow evidence to show itself, because nothing violent happened out of that situation. They ended up piecing it up. There was the video that came out had first thing they showed was a dude was a dude from Dyckman, and he was like, yo, fuck out of here. I'm black and I'm Dominican, so
it's with the braids.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yo, dog, all right, cool, I see y'all, man. Like, I respect it. Thanks for pulling up to the party. But there's so much deep-rooted contention right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, especially, and that derives from so far back, man. Like colorism and we could. That's a whole nother episode. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole nother of just colorism alone is crazy.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think like there's a lot of we've been taken away from our history for so long that not knowing certain things will ruin a relationship between one community and another. You feel me?
And let's be clear, at the end of the day, that's exactly what they want. There are no two bigger communities on this fucking city than the Black and Hispanic community. Be clear. There are no two bigger communities than the Black and Hispanic. You see these two right here? One on top of your screen and on the bottom of your screen. There's no bigger two, okay? So they want nothing more than for the biggest communities to spread apart because they can take it over.
Yeah, man, it's disrespectful, bro. Yo, you know what, man?
They could do what they did to Seneca Village, to Harlem, and they could do it to Dyckman.
Oh, Seneca
That's
Village,
what they want.
please,
Okay.
please, please, please. If anyone has not already, please look up Seneca Village.
Seneca Village. Look
It
that up.
is
YouTube.
one of the first predominantly black neighborhoods in New York City that is now a portion of Central Park.
That is the mid to low 90 areas of Central Park, streetwise.
Yeah, it's like if you don't you wouldn't know that though. Like you wouldn't know those things if people, because you know what I found out about Seneca Village maybe like 3 months ago.
I found out like a couple weeks ago. I'm not going to hold you. Like maybe a month and a half at best, few weeks.
Bro, man, they're trying to separate us, man. I'm not gonna let it
But
happen.
like, why isn't that in
I'm not
history
gonna let
books?
them do it, bro.
I see what you did there. There was another song you could have played, but it's cool. I'm gonna let you rock. It's cool. You didn't play Suavemente, so we good. Yeah?
Yo, bro, you gotta explain this to me though. I've always had this question. Every single Spanish song that I've ever heard has amor, corazón, or
Yes, bro. Come on.
or yo quiero.
Oh, but all right, let me fix it for you. It's Yo Quiero Amor y Corazón. It's what we want. You know what I'm
The
saying?
whole 50s. I missed it. I was just like putting all of that stuff around.
Come on,
that's
listen.
what I'm saying, bro. Like, why is that though? Like, what's the deal? Like, I gotta put us on.
Because, bro, it's only about sex and love. Like, what else? And why? Is it something else? It's my fault. I forgot.
Is there anything else that matters? Does anything else matter? It's terrible.
No, nothing else.
Yo, real quick. I want to, before we get off,
because the second hour went by fucking fast.
So fast, man. So fast.
Guys, I miss y'all.
You need to watch New York, the documentary. It breaks down. Yo, that's a fact. Yeah, I recently learned about it. Yeah, there's a lot to think about, and there's a lot to talk through, man. But I want to be very, very clear. Like everybody, like still be very, very active, man. Be super, super active. Reach out to your district attorney. We still need people out there protesting. You know, I was at a protest yesterday or the day before. We still need people donating. You know what I'm saying? Join an organization. Speak up.
Yo, you know what? All of these things, but always, more importantly than all of this, man, just please educate yourself, yo.
Yes.
Please educate yourself before you react to anything. That's a repost. You might see something and read and be like, absolutely, facts, and I want to repost it. Before you do that, please just make sure that what you're reposting, what you're sharing, and what you are now standing for and saying is real and it's true. Yo, we can't trust nothing. The fucking news on the TV sources Facebook. We can't trust anything. We can't. So like you have to do your own research and your own education before you just say shit. At the end of the day, it's all it is. It's just shit.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like in this, it's like, I want to be clear. Like I think I don't want to just like say it and not be about it. As a company, as C Music Live, we've donated money. We are reaching out to all the district attorneys in the borough. We've sent several emails to several different council members. And we are doing our due diligence of educating ourselves. I'm talking about being a part of meetings, of being all of this. Like we can't come here and talk to you guys and say things if it's not real. Yeah. That's wrong. It doesn't sit well. It's not real. It's just not honest, man. And I'm just not like, I'm not a person that does that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be very, very clear about the intention of who I am. Like at the end of the day, I'm still a black man in this country, and the experiences that I have are reflected in everything that I do. Everything that I do. We were talking about this the other day, and I was like, yo, I want to write a verse about everything. And I thought about it, and I was like, let me go back. I was like, I write verses like this all the time.
That's what we had the conversation earlier about, where it was like, yo, like, we don't need to prove ourselves as being a part of this because we've always been a part of this. Yeah. It's not a new thing. We've been doing this for a minute.
Yes, we are a Black-owned company. Black lives isn't just it isn't just a trend for us. Like, it literally, like, yo, if you scroll through the C Music Live gram, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
I was gonna say that when it's like, yo, there's no white things on our gram, like, and that's not, it's like, rare. Very rare. Like,
it's rare, and I'm not avoiding it.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like that's what we are here for. It's what we've done. You know what I'm saying? So like it's incredible to think, man, that this is a time where so much is happening and we get to be a part of it. So be a part of it, yo. All the time. If you look at history, a lot of times there are people always on the wrong side of history. Don't be those people. Participate, donate, educate yourselves, educate the people around you, and be kind. Give people grace. Right now, there are a lot of Black creatives, freelancers, people who work at corporate jobs, who are still dealing with the aftermath of all of this. So be careful, be kind, and you know what I'm saying? Just stay blessed, stay clean, stay strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. Yo, Oscar, man, I appreciate you, bro. Lou,
we appreciate you guys, yo.
So
fucking appreciative.
Ms. Q was good. Nikki was good.
Q.
I appreciate everybody who's in here, man. Like, yo, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Next week, yo, come through. We're gonna be talking some shit. Yo, bro, I want to walk back some stuff from the last couple episodes. We said some shit, and I was like, yeah, that's probably not true anymore.
I'm curious.
I appreciate y'all for fucking with us, man. And we gonna ride this thing all the way out, yeah.
Guys, I know it's only Tuesday, but have a good fucking week, man.
Have a good week, y'all.
Drink, have a good time, because you know what? We still gotta live.
You need it.
You understand? We still gotta live.
You still gotta live, man. But do not stop educating yourself. The fight isn't over. We got a long, long, long fucking journey to go. And just like that, man, 2 hours has passed. Yeah. We out.
Love you, G.
Love you, G.